should you pay for a lease and manage a lease, or should you just book a guided hunt each year?
Man, that is a good question, because as I'm looking at it, so like this hunt would be, man, my computer, it won't play videos. And now
you broke your computer.
Wait, maybe.
Looks like it's about to play us.
I don't know.
Welcome in, everybody. It's the Lunchtime Live, Gun Talk Live.
It's Black Shirt Thursday.
Black Shirt Thursday. These happen to be Gun Talk shirts. This is a fun one to wear on airplanes.
If you want to get beat up or
smiley
punched by someone or yelled at, he's not real. He's not real.
What was that all about?
Hey.
You're not real, man.
Hey.
Give me some of them drugs you got, bruh.
I don't know if it was drugs or there's some weird things going on out there. There's some weird things going out there.
My mom was a guidance counselor. Had a degree in counseling. And one of her things that was funny but also true, she'd say, there's a lot of undiagnosed mental illness in the world.
Yes, there is.
Mom, you're right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So just a disclaimer, we are going to be showing off some guns, but given policies and stuff, we're not going to touch them.
We're not touching anything.
Not touch them.
YouTube, we're not going to touch anything. It's against the rules. No touchy.
I touched Ryan.
No touchy.
Well, I'm not even going to say what I just thought of. Anyway, so
Larry's here.
Hey,
good morning, Larry.
Michael's here. Michael Hernandez. What's up? Hey, as always, at the end of this video, we are going to announce a Gun Talk Live winner.
So and you win
none of these.
You don't win that.
But you guys will win a prize at the end, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. Ryan's YouTube is working today. I'm trying to get these up and running. So I've got one playing over here. I've got one playing over here trying to play. So
is it your computer or is it the internet?
It's my computer, because yours is playing just fine.
It is playing.
And we're coming to you live, so obviously, like, something's working. Not this.
This live works on a different internet system.
That is true. That is true. I might have to be hardwired.
Too much information. You guys don't care about that.
We've got a lot of great sponsors today, but we are brought to you by Range Ready Studios. Get all your training here. Cool. And we are also brought to you by SureFire.
They make lights.
Illuminate what you've been missing.
And they also make silencers. Also live,
Black Hills.
See here, Black Hills Honey Badger. We've talked about Honey Badger, but are you guys familiar with this? And look, we get to shoot a lot of different guns. We get to test a lot of different ammo and bullets. The Honey Badger is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It does not deform.
It's all about the flutes.
Yeah, it doesn't deform. And, you know, as the name implies, it just don't care. It just goes through everything. So I once shot it through a bison rib into gel. It hit the bison rib, center punched it. It did not deviate. It didn't break apart. It just went just like, I don't care.
Through. So like winter clothing, bigger clothing, heavier clothing, that's going to be a great option for you.
So they've got in a bunch of different pistol calibers. 380 ACP, 9mm, 38 special, 44 mag, 10mm. That'll do some damage.
Yes.
They also have it in 45-70, which I would love to see.
Oh my gosh, that'd be amazing.
Something get shot with that.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
It would be devastating. So go check them out over at black-hills.com. Wait, hyphen. It's a hyphen.
It's a hyphen.
It's not a slash.
Yeah, hyphen. Ruger is partnering with Outdoor Stewards of Conservation Foundation. They're a nonprofit. They're helping clean up our environment. This is a new initiative for them. But whether you're hunting or at the range or just spending quality time with friends and family in the outdoors, they encourage you, so you can go on to Ruger's website, ruger.com, get a bag, and they'll send it to you, and you fill it up with all your trash, take a picture of it.
I know about this.
Yeah.
Is that John's thing?
I think so.
I know about this.
So yeah, so go give it a look. They're doing some good for our environment, for our ranges, for our public hunting grounds. Go find out more at Ruger.com.
Hey, Sig Sauer, you can build a custom P365. Select your fire control unit, grip module, slide, barrel, springs, magazines, and customize it.
Customize it any way you want.
SigSauer.com.
That is cool. And I put on the little call sheet. I was like, this is dangerous.
Oh.
Because I went in there. I went in there, and all of a sudden I went down a rabbit hole of like, ooh, I could pick a gray frame with a gold barrel, and like.
Don't start that.
I mean, it's just.
This is what we say around the office. This is dangerous. Or we had a gun that came in this week that'll be out soon. That we said, this is a problem. It's a problem because one of us is going to have to buy this gun.
Yeah, that's what's so bad about being in the city, because you're like, oh, I want to buy that. Ooh, I want to buy it. Like these, what we're going to talk about today, I will just tell you guys, you're going to want to buy these because they are very cool. Anyway, Ruger Super Wrangler, 22 long rifle, and you can switch to a 22 Winchester Magnum. Magnum? Like it comes with another cylinder.
Second cylinder.
Second cylinder.
Swap it out, 22 mag, and longer barrel, a little heavier.
Cerakote finishes.
It's nice.
It's nice. It's everything you want out of just a twiddle around plinking gun, snake charmer.
So you were wondering, what am I going to do for a fun thing to do this fall, right? Well, you're going to come down to Range Ready Studios and you're going to take a class because it's super fun. You'll gain some skills. You'll meet other cool people who like guns like you do.
There are so many courses.
Range Ready Studios. The one I want to talk about, well, I got to talk about all of them.
Yes, you do.
Colt 1911 Experience.
Sold out.
Don't tell them. It is sold out.
Well, you can't sign up for that.
Pistol class. You get a Colt gun, and yes, people are like, well, you get it to use? No, you get it like it's yours. You get to keep it.
You pay for the class, you get the gun.
The Ruger Experience, the SFAR
Can I say
class.
Sold out.
Sold out. Too late. So if you're watching this, I'm not BSing you. Sign up for the rangereadystudios.com emails because those are the first people that find out. And when there's like 10 spots in a class and we send an email to 600 people, they sell out really quick. So you need to be on the list. So, but the one that is really cool.
The hands to guns.
The hands to guns. I'm calling this the John Wick starter class.
That's a great name. That would be a better name. We should change it.
Gary, change the name on the website.
Yeah.
Change it.
The John Wick starter class.
John Wick starter class.
Although Keanu is not coming down.
Yeah, I'm not saying who's going to be here. His initials are K. Reeves.
I got to find someone with K. Reeves.
Yeah, we do. And
I'm just
Taryn B. will be here. We'll have to find a guy named Taryn B.
Yeah, good luck.
No, it's Max Michel, world champion pistol shooter Max Michel.
Multi-world champion, like just unbelievable.
Guinness Book of World Record holder. You're going to learn from him. He's going to be like, this is what you need to do, shoot fast and accurate. And then you have
Steve Tarani,
the scariest man with two hands.
Do not get close to him. You know when I don't even think I get close to him then. Like, because he has probably how many blades on him at a time?
He's got blades and pins.
Unless he's in the shower.
That's the time to get him.
That's the time to get him. If you're going to sneak up on all Steve Tarani, better be in the shower.
He could probably do some illegal things with a shampoo bottle.
But I bet he has shower knives. Instead of shower guns, he probably has shower knives. Shower blades. Like, it's just, he is dangerous.
I have to get him on one of the podcasts.
Oh, yeah.
Talk about shower knives.
Yeah. Ask him how he carries in the shower.
He's like, they make neck knives. What?
That is true. Yeah. He probably has one just,
Anyway.
Don't let him get
Go
close
to rangereadystudios.com. Check it out. We have a bunch more things coming up, but I don't know what you're doing with your life if you don't sign up for one of these.
We have a semi-auto operator course. I've taken it. Love it. Diagnostic pistol instructor course, October 26th and 27th. I've taken that one. Mm-hmm. And we have a Shoot Sig match later in the year, December 8th and 10th. But
that's not on the website because we're not signing anybody up.
We're not signing anybody up, but the description.
That's through Sig. That's a Sig thing.
Yeah, it's a Sig thing.
So it is coming up.
New guns launching, new guns, and you guys have heard of them. The first one to really take off and launch was the 22 from Smith & Wesson.
22 mag.
22 mag. It's right here.
I so want to pick it up.
I know.
So I don't know if you guys understand, but when we do these lives, YouTube, if we touch the gun, they say we violated their policy and they'll take our video down.
We want everybody to be able to see these, but it's right here, right there. You can't really see it that great. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like,
black on black.
Okay, so it is an internal hammer fire gun. It carries 30 rounds.
Can I touch the magazine? No, I better not.
Better not.
30
Just don't do
rounds
it.
in the mag.
8.4 inches long. It's 5.9 inches tall. It weighs 22 ounces unloaded. 30 rounds.
All right.
30 rounds.
So here's the deal. I'm a nerd. I like 22 mag pistols. It does not make sense. I even like the Kel-Tec PMR 30, which feels like you're holding the Nintendo gun to shoot to play Duck Hunter.
Yeah.
It's like a toy. This is similar in size and shape, but it doesn't feel like a toy.
No.
It has a nice trigger. It is optics ready, which is nice. And I think, is that threaded? No. It's not threaded.
No, not threaded.
But it's fun. It's cool.
I like on the, this is funny. So if you go over to the Smith & Wesson website to learn more about it, fiber optic front sight, and I'm just reading frame polymer, laser no, performance center no, number of magazines, you get 2, so that's 60 rounds.
Jeez.
10-pound trigger, no.
What? That's what it says?
It says 10-pound trigger, no.
That's funny.
So
I feel like Corey had something to do with that.
Yes. I just thought it was funny reading down these, and I'm like, 10-pound trigger, no. Good to know.
Corey, did you have something to do with that?
He had to have had something to do
with it. Yeah, this it's a cool gun.
Yep, it does have...
One of the things they need to know is pretty much all 22 mag pistols are very picky when it comes to ammo. So you're going to have to figure out what your gun likes. I think higher velocity is generally better. And you're going to figure out what's most accurate and reliable.
E46, you say, I can see it looks like an M&P. Yes, it has a lot of flavor of the M&P.
It's as if the same company that makes M&Ps made this.
Yes, it would be exactly that. But I will say this. We shot a whole box of, a couple boxes actually, because we all had so much fun with it, of 22 mag that in its heyday, in its day, was $2.49.
$2.49 for a box of 50.
Of 50.
Yeah, it was 22 mag ammo.
So it was really old. This gun ate it up.
Did it?
It ate every single round. So
sounds like you guys were shooting and having fun out back.
Who
Where
wasn't?
was I?
Wait, you were inside. God. We were outside working. He was inside working.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'm going to go shoot this afternoon now.
You are?
Yeah.
Like, really, really?
I'm going to go shoot shotguns.
Shoot?
Yeah. So, you know how we're always talking about you should take a class?
Yes.
I'm going to go get a 2-hour one-on-one with a pro sporting clays shooter.
No kidding.
And I'm going to go shoot a bunch of shotgun ammo.
Dude, that's cool.
I'm going to throw leaded clays.
So do you have the box of ammo that is all your leftovers that you're taking to shoot?
I thought about that.
Because every one of us, you included,
I thought about that, but I was like, I don't want to look stupid in front of this pro shooter. I'm bringing a case of ammo that's real. It's probably a little bit older, but it's
I can tell you,
brand new in the box.
I look stupid in front of a lot of pro shooters. That's just what I do. Oh my gosh, I can't talk about that gun. Oh, get it out of your mind. So you're going shooting this afternoon.
I am.
We're going to take a brief pause before we jump into the new one.
What are we doing?
For the office, so if you come into the office and we have a downtime and break, you may get to experience our VR experience, our virtual reality experience from the folks at GAIM. That's GAIM. I set it up and like legit, we have a rifle in VR and you're sitting there looking. You look like a total idiot while you're doing it and everybody's sitting there watching you. But you can hunt like big game like bears, moose, elk, hogs, whitetail, mule deer, like everything. And then you can switch over to a pistol they have that you can mount up and you can run IPSC courses. You can run Steel Challenge.
I need to try this.
It is incredible. Chris and I were just in there playing it in there. And like seriously, you're just sitting here going, oh my gosh, ding, 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 ding. And it keeps your time so you can actually kind of have a tournament if you want in virtual reality.
We are going to get nothing done next week.
I'm sorry, guys, but check them out. They're really cool. We're going to put out a video on it, hopefully, and that is GAIM. They're a part of Aimpoint.
Yep.
So
it's cool.
Speaking of Aimpoint, don't you ever wish that you would have like one optic system, mounting system that would kind of encompass everything, like a lot of things?
Well,
like up to 30 of them?
One of the challenges, everybody's putting optics on pistols and the footprint thing.
Yeah.
Everybody has the RMR footprint, the Delta Point footprint, the Shield RMS footprint. And the solution thus far has been a series of plates that coordinate with the pegs and holes. But
sometimes you don't get the right screws. Sometimes, like,
well, also
it's just
when you have that milled to cut out. Now you put a plate on top of it. You put the optic on top of that. The optic sits up higher on the gun, and you end up with optic height or suppressor height sights, which are taller, sometimes not ideal to be able to see through the optic, see your sights through the optic. But the new Springfield Echelon has a new system. It's called the Viz. I think I'm calling it Viz. I don't know if it's VIS or Viz.
It's
we need to listen to their VO guy and see how he says it.
Viz. But
it's a new system for mounting optics that doesn't use plates, and they have all the little pegs that cam in, lets the optic sit lower.
Yeah.
We're kind of skipping over this is on a new gun, are we? The new Springfield Armory Echelon.
Yes.
That's
we kind of said that.
The new
it's
hotness.
The variable interface system. And so they have little,
TM.
Yes, you always have to do that. But it allows you to mount over 30 optics is what it's saying. 30 different, basically,
cool.
like mix and match footprints. So that's really cool. And they have their COG system, which is their central operating group, which you can take out.
It's a serialized chassis. It's the part of the gun.
Right, which I think is really cool. And I think there's been some questions out there on, well, it's are you trying to make what's the, because SIG did that.
SIG has that same type of technology where they can swap out frames and you can really customize.
But that's what's cool about this. Like,
I've heard some people, they're going,
if you don't like SIG,
copying this, you're copying that.
No, it's
totally SIG
different.
was first to do this idea, unless there's somebody else who did it before them that maybe you guys know about. It was a good idea.
Yep.
There's a lot of advantages to it, and now Springfield is applying that idea. It's
right.
like,
why not?
It's like, vehicles, okay, so there was one company introduced changeable grip panels, so no one else is allowed to do that now?
Right.
I don't understand people. They get real funny.
Out of competition breeds more innovation for all of us.
And SIG,
I think they're doing a good job.
I hope the people at SIG, if I was in marketing at SIG, I would do this. I'd send a note to the Springfield guys and just go, you're welcome.
Yes. But
I mean, it is, we're talking about SIG, but Springfield Armory, we've shot it.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nice gun. It's a good gun.
I mean,
and we've had some conversations with them. I mean, they learn certain things. They keep improving. One of the things is the technology that they figured out with the Hellcat magazines.
Yes.
They've put into this gun. They're not Hellcat magazines. They're Echelon magazines. But kind of the way they're making them, the way they're able to get more rounds into the gun.
And I didn't grab one, and I should have had one here, but you will notice that
couldn't touch it anyway.
I know, but you would be able to see that it is not a chrome chrome magazine. Like
yes,
they're black.
Shiny chrome was always the Springfield way, and now these are black because they're kind of marketing this as a duty gun, maybe going after a little bit more of that law enforcement market. And generally, law enforcement wants black. Right. They don't want shiny stuff.
Yeah. And their whole slide design is absolutely new. There's like a forward trench that makes it easier to grip hold of, heavily serrated, and it has a flared slide.
So you can change the back straps.
Yes.
And then you will also be able to change out the frames because you just take out that cog, that serialized the trigger group, fire control group. Yep. And so every frame you get going forward also comes with a series of back straps.
Yes. Yep. So big stuff from Springfield. And I know, like, man, what were some of the questions that you saw? You saw...
Well, people are kind of going, is this that much different
than the XD series?
Other things that exists? Like, it's a Glock, it's a SIG, it's a... No, I mean, it's Springfield.
Kind of its own thing.
It's its own thing.
It's got a very Springfield feel to it. So if you are used to their adaptive grip texture and the feel of that, you've got it in this. But when we were shooting out on the range, the sucker doesn't move. This is going to be a great system for them. And I hope they continue to produce more stuff like this. Mm-hmm. It's new, it's innovative, it's from Springfield.
They also, on the slide, they've gone... I don't know if they don't say it this way, but I say it this way, chunkier serrations on it. And then they also have on the back, it's like the rear cocking serrations.
Yes.
If you're flared. What does Chris call it?
Pinch puller.
A pinch puller, which this is the way Chris runs. He pinch pulls. I don't really care how you run as long as you do it efficiently and consistently. Yes. But that's on the back, just another way for people running guns. And it's also... Even if you go over the top of the slide and you run it that way, if you were to slip, it would probably help you not slip off of the slide.
Yep. And I think that goes to the deep serrations, the deeply serrated parts of it too. Yep. I think that helps as well, grab that grip. So anyway, lots of new stuff coming out. There's a whole lot of stuff. Vortex just came out with a carbon fiber tripod, which is really cool. I mean, we're getting into that season of guns are starting to fall like every week. So
there's more coming.
There's more coming. There's some more coming next week. I really want to jump on a live. He's going to be gone next week. He's going to be taking a little family vacay, which is awesome. But I really kind of want to get on and talk about that gun. So it may be a lone show. I may be having to interface with Benjamin.
It's going to be awkward. KJ just gazing at this new product and going,
so what do you guys want?
So much.
What do you guys want to talk about? But no.
If you like our shirts, you can go over to guntalk.com/shop or shopguntalk.com.
We got hats and we got shirts and we've got pillows and just about everything.
Pillows?
We do. I mean,
I identify as a gun owner.
Yeah. That would be a good.
Some sleepwear.
Yeah.
We're going to have KJ show off his sleepwear, his athleisure.
That athleisure.
Some yoga.
Yeah.
Tactical yoga pants.
Dude, that's a thing. So anyway, how many, did you get a lot of comments over there?
I don't feel like it's refreshing.
I don't feel like mine is broken at all.
I've gotten a few comments.
So guys, here's what we're going to do. All right. I like what I've seen. Okay, so Brian, all right, so we got a comment out of Brian. Good. He says, I like what I've seen so far. One review had some feeding issues. Has anyone else had any issues with it? I'm going to assume you're talking about the Echelon. We did not have any issues with either of these feeding. And we went through...
I'm not picking on Smith & Wesson, but if there were feeding issues, a 22 mag pistol would be more likely to have feeding issues than a 9.
Right. I would think.
There's like no feed ramp. It's just like you're trying to line it up into the hole.
Yeah. We didn't.
No, but we had no issues with either of these guns.
Not with the ammo that we used.
I will say,
and it was really old.
We just put out. It was
really old.
We don't use good stuff.
No.
I will say that the video we put out on the Echelon is about 20 minutes long.
We
don't usually do those longer form, but it's very extensive. It's Chris taking it apart, putting it back together, showing you all that stuff. So if you are a person who likes to see how things work and see it taken apart and put it back together,
that's a video for you.
This is for you.
And that video also shows, because we sat around, like Chris and I, here's how we did not get operating instructions with these guns. We got them and we just look at them and go, I wonder how we do this. And so we just started taking it apart. And there are some little things in that video where, man, he shows you exactly what to do. Like, and you have to rock the central operating group out and then back
Hopefully
up.
it'll help you a little bit if you're running into a problem. We all turn to YouTube videos when we're trying to disassemble and assemble things.
Why not? It's there. So that video will be a good one.
I do have a quick one here if you're still watching. That was weird. There was something on the screen. Alex said, what is a good firearm for home defense? It's kind of like saying, what food is good for dinner? Like there's
I like Italian,
a lot of things.
I like Mexican.
Depends on what your experience level is. Where do you live? A lot of things. In general,
what do you shoot good?
Here's a 60-second answer for you with that. Generally, long guns are easier to shoot than pistols. Generally, big pistols are easier to shoot than little pistols. Little pistols are easier to carry if you're going to carry them. Smaller calibers are easier to shoot than big calibers. So a 45 or a 10 millimeter is going to be harder to learn on versus a 9 or a 380 ACP or a rifle in 223. Go get instruction. Go practice.
Go train.
The gun is not the answer.
Don't go shoot.
I mean, there's lots of different guns. You can find a gun that works.
But I will say this. What do you shoot really well? What are you most comfortable with? Like, use that. Go that direction and just train with it. Take it out to the range. Because what sits beside my bed is what I carry every day. And it's what I'm comfortable with. It's what I shoot really well. And some lights. Lights.
Lights are good too. Yeah. Not
lights necessarily on your gun. You need to have both. Because, I mean, that happens all the time. You don't want to point your gun with a light on it at something walking through to search. And
now we're just getting into a whole other rabbit hole debate.
Sorry.
All right. What else? Are you picking a winner here?
You're going to pick the winner today because we've had 2 YouTubes in a row. So I'm going to go with Facebook. So let's go Facebook. Let's just say give Ryan the easy thing and go 1 in 10, Benjamin. 5, right in the middle.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, it's this guy, Alex, that I just read his comment.
Oh.
So,
all right.
Alex Ray DeLeon.
Yeah.
Email.
KJ@guntalk.com.
KJ@guntalk.com. We'll send you a prize.
Oh, right? And Philip K is on here, and he got his prize, and he said he laughed at all the extra, like some of the extra stuff that was in there. So you always, like, that's kind of my thing.
You never know what's coming.
You never know what's coming. So it's always something different. So.
From the archives.
Yes.
All right, guys, that's it for us. I guess tomorrow we'll start the weekend, but I mean, if you want to start today, I don't care. I won't judge you for it.
I'm coming to work tomorrow. Okay, I mean, he said it. It's on here. Can't take it back.
No takesies, backsies.
Yeah. All right, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks for watching Gun Talk Live. For more great gun content, subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter pages. You can always watch the Gun Talk channels on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon. And of course, you can always find us at guntalk.com. Thanks for watching.